Choquette. I'm an executive coach. I've been working in coaching for 10 years, and I have an international practice working mainly with large corporations, mostly engineers, scientists, professionals, I would say. I live in Montreal. I started to do tough choices early on in my career. Uh, and I guess the toughest one is to decide to either quit, stick to my opinions, or let go of a client because we don't see eye to eye from a value perspective. So I guess for me, the toughest decision is to realize that I'm not aligned. I wasn't as an employee or as a partner or as a freelancer, as working as a coach, and realizing that I really need to live in integrity in coherence with my values. That's one of the choices that still guides me to this time. And the other one is that the sooner I face reality, the better. And I'm not that good at it. I guess I'm getting better as I'm aging. But it's truly whenever I face reality that things get in line afterwards. So for me, those are the toughest choices because that's not an easy one to do either. Budgets are not the same, and I'm not sure if they will be ever the same with the companies I'm working with, whether it's um, aerospace industry, which used to have lots of money, and it seems like they have less and less and less to work with. Same thing for engineering firms, or nuclear plants like I work with. The other part they're facing is that there's a I think that the fact that the baby boomers are leaving and there's that lack of knowledge it's a reality that won't be solved within 2, 4, 5 years. I think it will take a lot longer to get back on track, and being aware of the impact they have on the planet because I work with those industries. So for me, what I can see, if they have a lack of money, it means more and more making sure that they're autonomous as quickly as possible in terms of, so it means more train the trainer and have this openness of giving knowledge so they can actually grow and be on their own. At the same time, what came back for me is that even though there's more virtual teams and people working from home, we see more and more people working from home, even in large corporations. But the humans being humans, and the patterns and the power struggles and the political game, it seems like people need more tools than they need before. So there's a shift I think the shift to soft skill becomes inevitable as we go further, even more than now. In terms of coaching, for me, as a leader of coaches, it will be to be able to adapt to those, because we come from soft skills and because we need the human contact to do our job, is how to integrate technology into it. So we're reversed to the client situation. It's possible to use technology as a coach one-on-one. It's really tough to do it with a team. So I guess part of the challenges will be to learn how to do this, how to use technology so we can do our job with teams. They're so hands-on on operations and concerned and absorbed by operations that they don't have that time to take a step back and do what they should do on their own, which is lead people and take the time to establish those relationships and understand the their environment and what works, and the systemic thinking that they have when they think operations, but they lose when they think people. So what I do usually, no one should need me to do this. It should be just natural to lead a team normally, but yet it is not, and they still need someone from the outside to come in and help them out. So what will change in the future? It feels to me that they'll need more of this because it's really hard to do when you're absorbed with operations. I guess they'll need to develop what we used to call the conscious leadership, to be more conscious, face reality. Um, and in 4D, we would have called it reality-based optimism, but face the fact, have the courage to face the fact, so we can actually look at solutions, and always look for the opportunity, regardless how horrible is the reality. There's always an opportunity there that we can turn it around. Let's keep people in the middle of our concerns as work evolve towards the future.
Au revoir.